Oh. What?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Victoria.
Whoa. Whoa. Yes.
Hey, yo, and hello. Yeah, I did. Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Blanco language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I track elephant dung into the carpets. As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prize, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire to developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you into the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire. Even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Hello there. From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm
gonna sandbox. I'm gonna sandbox the con. I'm gonna sandbox the con. I'm gonna sandbox the con.
I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarise you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their
Grizzly bears, Jody.
Did you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for 6 months a year? But then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too. Select one of the bears and we'll bring up its information panel.
And it's selected.
This is where you can find out all kinds of information about your animal, the most important thing being its overall welfare. You'll learn more about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives, but for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera from inside its information panel?
Where's the information panel? Where's the camera? Don't start with me, you little fucking shitbox. Oh.
See, now this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animal. Okay, when you're ready, let's hop over to the side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
Bye-bye, Mr. Boy. Oh, Mr. Bear. Bye-bye, Mr. Bear. Well, where's the lions? Where's the lions? Ah.
Leo. West African lion to you and me. Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride, although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome, which is precisely why I handle training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there. As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing certain something. Well, two somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them.
Animals.
To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section. There we are. A pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just select them and choose Adopt. Normally, the animal exchange would be fond of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants. When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in a trade centre where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
How do you do that? I got 2 new common warthogs. I did.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretaker will go to the trade centre, collect your animal and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade centre's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Where's the trade centre location? Where have you marked it? Where have you marked it? Oh.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before we access the habitat. But I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're
enrichment 0%.
exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
And if we set up the top.
Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station, and for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and fill it to bowl.
And a watering station.
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bar for the warthogs to roll around in. That bar will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare. Nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a shado state. Unfinished thingamajigs and what's-its all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the hippos.
What will I do now?
Before we actually start building our ostrich,
How do you post time?
That's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's keep it pause while we get this ostrich habitat built. Okay. Job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the area. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
And I protect gate.
Let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier. Good work! Remember, before you can place animals in any habitats, it has to have a full loop of fencing area. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see this habitat at the moment, at least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier so the guests can see in. There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in the habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view of the habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy. And because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
Place a donation box, that's on the facilities, and yeah. Okay. Anyone in particular, woman?
Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should unpause time. After all, if time paused, then so are we. Which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches. Oh, by the way, as well as pausing time, you can also speed it up. It'll run everything 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a broom to finish. Alright, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think? Let's get 4 of them in here.
Oh, where's my controller? Adopt a place for 4 new common ostriches. I wonder. Animals. Right.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of them.
Okay, woman. That's one off speak. Circle. Circle. How do you like low tech?
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera finds a load of bankrupters.
Okay.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did you do a speed camera joke? Every time you get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats, to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals. You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
Should we?
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper huts can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power, and that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
Should we? Joey?
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out.
Shall we?
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat from scratch. And concrete and glass.
Yes, shall we?
So go ahead and build it. Just make sure the habitat includes that big hole we dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
Shall we?
And make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Shall we? Shall we? Should we? Shall we? Moving on from that showy business. Glass. Shall we?
Now, Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, let's select the habitat barrier and then jump into barrier editing mode.
Oh no. Get off. Alright.
Great! Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by selecting fence segments one by one, or select one and hold to use the multi-select mode.
Alright, so now what? I don't really get that. What's it saying? Set boundary to fit. Set boundaries to 3.72 meters high. I don't get what it means. I really don't. How do you do it? What the fuck? I don't get what it means. Set a boundary to 370 meters high. What does it mean? Does it let me?
Now the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box in your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
What do you want? Donation box. It's in the facility, isn't it? Hang on, so I put a fucking gate in, have I? You fucking shit-stained sniff-end bastard. What's under barriers? Right. Facilities. Right.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Arthur. Animals. Fucking 12 million each. Oh, sorry, 12,000. I said 12 million. Oh, with some fucking tigers.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing a habitat for their arrival. We'll start with basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
That's habitat, isn't it? Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
This time, instead of adding water bowls, try something different. Some animals need pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool. Yes, that would do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitats?
Yeah. Habitat. Circle. Circle. Well, that's weird because he fucking did it last time. Obstruction, how's that an obstruction? These tigers need rubbing pads, man. There you go, you can have a rubbing pad, there's your rubbing pad guy. Yeah. And then you're going to want a... one of these, aren't you, mate? I feel.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitats so they can hide from guests. more likely than bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Oh, fucking hell, what shelter?
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel. Rightio. Head over to the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about different types of terrain.
Grass.
That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in their habitat. Okay then, open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
There's a terrain editing tool.com. There's a terrain editing tool. Oh. I know. Yeah. What are you doing in there, you crazy cunt? Get the fuck out! There should be enough soil for them. I know. Yeah, see, grass. You need a bit of grassage.
Right then, all animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, desert, savannas, orange, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select the tiger and go to the Environment tab.
Here, tiger.
Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger.
Coverage.
Or bushes.
Plants.
You can remove them if you want. You can find all the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Right, so how do you get back off like you fucking knob cheese shot from fucking Weinstein? The tiger. What biome? What biome is the rainforest? There's no rainforest on there. What biome is the rainforest? Oh, it's a tropical biome. Yeah, it's a tropical biome. I think. It's all like a cigarette. What tigers? What plants do tigers need? Somebody tell me, please. Just pick them in a second. Coverage. Is it? Banana palm, then. Some in the fucking habitat. Let's see. Sit. Because aren't fucking tigers from like forests and shit anyway?
They say that good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Well, it's been nice working with your tigers. You should be happy now. Yeah. Oh shit. How do I delete stuff? How do I delete stuff? Ah, okay. Okay. They're not happy with the oh, I suppose I can't use that yet
Now, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open an information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese. Expand their social welfare, and we can let it in more detail. Now they've clearly got plenty of space, so they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Head over to the social tab to see what's wrong. Right, as you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
You sound like fucking Stacey off Gavin and Stacey. You do so bad, it's ridiculous. Off you pop to the animal market, eh?
Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there to see what's wrong with her. Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone putting in milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by the lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests. Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather, you should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening the temperature heat map and having a look at the temperature in the leopard's habitat. As you can see, you already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you will need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
What we had then? Had 3 coolers, yeah? And where are they fucking...
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now that the cool's in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
How do you make that happen, though, in real life? Do you know what I mean? How would you make that?
Pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should head to the animal section of the zoo management screen.
In the zoo?
As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate tool. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Right, so they're good, the African savanna elephant. It's the tortoises that aren't. They need size and longevity. Let's do this then. See what let's use what I've learnt Let's use what I've learnt through this tutorial. Yeah. There's a lot of toys down in these lot. Fabulous stuff. They've not got a large shelter. I think it should be 84%. There they are. Right, it's undone. Longevity means they're going to die. Yeah. That's the lifespan, basically. Like, they need some enrichment. So, let's filter. No. Use the filter, you fucking scrubby cunt. Species. They have a good rubbing pillow, don't they? Well, yeah, which one's good, yeah? Yeah. What else do you need, boy? Nutrition's good. Social. Good. I'll tell you what, it's a fucking fantastic game. It's so in-depth. Increase the average habitat species overall welfare to 90%. Ah. Ah, that's why there's fucking giraffes in here too. Rather than, I don't know why I've only just realised there's giraffes in here, like, but there's fucking giraffes in here, boys. There's fucking giraffes in here. You're having a fucking giraffe. Literally. Where the fuck's the giraffe? African giraffe, is it? It is a zoo. What's it called? You just called giraffe? Oh no. Obatai. 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 Not bad. Obatai. Let's call them giraffes. The fuck, where are they? What are they called? Oh, that's the names. The reticulated giraffes. Right, there. What do they need? They need enrichments, don't they? Alright. It's 94 percentile. It's 84%. What's up with you? Ah, so fine. Welfare. How do you find out that their welfare is fucking 68%? Jesus, wet. What's up with you lot? Fucking elephant. African savanna elephant. Now, firstly, what's up with your enrichments, yeah? Food enrichments, toy enrichments, okay. Right, so African savanna elephant. African savanna elephant. Right there. Right, what do you need, guys? You need some enrichments, do you? Yeah? Let's give you some food enrichments, yeah? I'm surprised you've not got any food enrichments, you know, people.
Not bad at all. I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
Sounds like you got the whole zoo purring away nicely. Well, purring, grunting, screaming, booming. All the appropriate noises.
Oh, this is basically just a tutorial. I do kind of want to build my own zoo. I'm going to invite Connor to the... well, I've got all stars, look. I've got all stars, gold, silver and bronze. Let's go. I'll invite Connor to the party. To party. To the party. There we go. Right, so now, oh, those two features. Right, let's put it on zoo, shall we? If we know how to. Continue. Right, so I have got fuck all. But let's start as we're going to go along. Right. Paths. We need a path. Right, we need a path. See, most of this is self-explanatory anyway. They'll change. I think I changed the width for that. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Right, so how do you delete shit? How do you delete stuff? Is that it? There's got to be a way to delete stuff. How do you do it though? Okay, I think I know. There we go. See, I'm learning. Rather quickly, actually. Paths. Maybe a little bit more width-wise. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, and then obviously make a corner here. Right, start as we mean to go along, yeah? Let's not stress ourselves out. Yeah? It's point of stressing yourself out, ain't. Alright, so no, I don't want that there. I don't. We don't want the habitat too big. Probably about there. Is he coming on? There we go, there's not fuck all's getting out of that. What I'm gonna have is lions here first, and I've my zoo's gonna be fucking sick, yeah? And you start off with fucking the bollocks like, so. There you go. Gotta be eye for lions on it. These cheese. But have them all bunched up together, do you know what I mean? Because there's my fucking box here. There it goes. Ah, yeah. Skada! What's det? Skada! Skada det! Skada det! Train. No, that is. Is he getting? Oh, that's done that long. I know that. Yeah, you got to have your glass out, you know. Just have one here as well. That's enough glass. People can see lions enough through that, surely. They get down there. That's too steep. So we found that. What's he doing? I don't know. Where's lions? Wow, they're cool. It's a Serrano, aren't they? Here we go. West African lion. It's like a fucking, what are called them deer things? I'm gonna go and play some zombies though, because for some reason I'm dead fancying it. But I'm gonna save that. It's decent.